Hey guys, welcome to Hammonds Hobbies. My name's Glenn, and today we're going to be looking at the full checklist for the brand new Eccellenza set, which is coming out from Topps Italy, and we're going to be having a look at some of the relics and some of the parallels that you can expect to hit when these get shipped out. So let's get right into it. Before we get into today's main video, I just want to say a huge thank you. As always, I know it's a bit boring and repetitive, but I want to say thank you to everybody that sits there and smashes up the like button. It only takes you a second to push it, but it means a lot to me. It helps grow this channel, and hopefully I can spread and educate more people regarding F1 collectible cards and grow this hobby. If you are new to this channel and it's the first time you've seen me, my name's Glenn. I like to complete full sets of F1 cards here, so make sure you click the subscribe button if you're new to this channel. We're hopefully going to hit 2,000 subscribers soon. When we do, I'm going to be running a giveaway. I don't know what it is quite yet, but we'll figure something out. So you may just win something just for subscribing. So click that subscribe button. Right, let's get into today's main video. And today we're looking at obviously the brand new set. Now it's called Eccellenza, but I'm going to call it F1 Excellence because that's the English translation. So I'm going to refer to it as the F1 Excellence set. And we're going to have a little look at the full checklist. For full transparency, this is the email that I got from Topps saying, "Hi Glenn, we're really sorry you've not been selected to purchase Topps Formula 1 Eccellenza 2023. With limited stock and high interest, not everyone can win. I also got my wife to do this and 3 friends, and none of them got one. So that's 5 of us that didn't get one." But it says here, "See silver lining, we've increased your equalizer, which means you've a better chance of success on the next application when you enter points or something on this system." I don't know. It's the first time I've ever used it, but I haven't been successful. So there you go. So any boxes that you see me advertise or Hammonds Hobby store or through obviously Whatnot Breaks, I'm going to have to go and buy them from somebody else, a second-hand market. So I'm going to have to pay their prices, yada, yada, yada. But there we go. We'll have a talk about that a bit later. So as you guys know, it was 140 euros from Topps Direct, but we're here about the checklist more so than anything else. So it says down here that there's 74 cards in the set, but I question that. I'll show you in a second why. It says here that we get 7 cards per box printed in premium stock, so thicker quality print card. 1 guaranteed relic per box. So in this box, you're going to open it up. There's going to be 7 cards. 1 of them is going to be a relic. 2 are going to be numbered parallels. That's pretty good. It reminds me obviously of F1 Lights Out, which I'm currently doing a 200 box break of. You get 2 guaranteed parallels in there, and the big chase for that is the gold plate 1 of 1s. These don't have that, but the big chase for this one are those relics and a couple of autographs. It says here, legend autographs will be in lucky boxes: Prost, Coulthard and Mantle. Full transparency, I will be chasing the David Coulthard spot. That's the driver that I got into Formula 1 watching, supporting. I had somewhere, if I can find the picture, I've got a picture of me wearing a McLaren David Coulthard hat. I used to wear that every weekend because it was a really expensive hat back in the day. So yeah, that's my joint. Anyway, here we have some images of the new set. So we have got here an example of a Max Verstappen 1 of 1 relic. This is the big boy chase of the set, in my opinion, apart from a 1 of 1 autograph. This is going to be the highest chased item in the set, in my opinion. I'm sure somebody's going to hit it day 1, so it'll be gone straight away, but who knows? From F1 Lights Out, we still haven't hit the other 2 Max Verstappen gold plates, so someone's got to find those. But I'm hoping that the relics look a bit better than this. This reminds me of Flagship with the napkins. And usually with Flagship, what they used to do was the higher numbered relics, so out of 150s, 200s, and so on, they had just these plain napkin relics. Once you got a bit lower down the rarity order, so once they were out of 10s, out of 5s, 1 of 1s, they had like name things in it, logos, tags, Puma logos, those sort of things. I'm hoping the one of one in this set will have something like that. If not, the relics look a bit dull already, but so I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that this is just a docked image and the relics will look a bit better in the lower rarity. Then we have the veteran cards, which this is obviously Michael Schumacher. So you guys may think, why are all the logos taken off? So in many countries you can't advertise cigarettes and alcohol, and that was predominantly the advertising. Now I think about it, most drivers had a cigarette brand advertising on their uniform. That was the most popular sort of advertising. But also since then, F1's ownership has gone from Bernie Ecclestone to Liberty Media, so different company owns the F1 licensing rights. Why are they going to advertise a brand from 30 years ago? You know, it just, so I get why Topps have done this. Obviously the main thing that we want is obviously Michael Schumacher looking fit and healthy and in his prime, which obviously means a lot in compared to the state he's in now, unfortunately. We've got obviously a Lewis Hamilton relic, so the outer 10 seem to be red, which is in line with what F1 lights out. The outer 10s are red as well. We've got, this is a base card, so this is a Supremo card, so there's Alonso, Max and Lewis in this set, where you get a car. I wonder if they're all going to be in their helmet like that. I really love this type of shot. I don't like Alonso, I think I've made that very clear over the years, but I love this shot with the helmet and them looking down. That to me looks just like a Formula One driver as they've got out of the car and they're walking to the pits or something. That's what we see on TV. That's, to me, that is an F1 driver. Them doing this sort of poses, like doing all this, I've never been a huge fan of, but that to me looks like how I expect an F1 driver to look. We've got the Triumfo cards, which obviously are sort of like race winners. This is George Russell. More interestingly, this is a 1 of 5. The 1 of 5s in the F1 lights out have this sort of effect where it has all the colours of the different parallels blended in together. I don't know how they've quite done it. It's really, I think it's a really beautiful effect. And they're sort of doing it with this card. You'll notice that the top of the card starts off like a green, then it goes into a blue, and then a purple, a pink, going all the way down to this slate blue colour down here. So there's like a blend of all the different parallel colours all within one parallel. And I think that's a really cool effect, rather than it just being like red all over or something like that. So I really like the 1 of 5s. This is a Le Passion card, so this is another base card of the other drivers that aren't the top guys. This is a 1 of 75 as well, so a bit lower down the rarity order. Something that's quite interesting is that the highest rarity that you can pull is an out of 99. So that is awesome, because that means that everyone's going to end up with a right mixture of different low rarity cards, which I think is great for buying, selling, trading, which makes a healthy market. So I really like that. You know, you don't want to see, with Chrome, I see so many times people spending £300-400 on a box of Chrome. We open it up and all they get is like a bunch of purples out of $399. You know, so it's nice to open a product and say, hey, look, you've got an out of 50, you've got an out of 10, you've got an out of 25. It feels like you're getting something rare. That's my opinion. Take from it what you will. Another squad card. This is a base image card. Again, see, I don't feel like that's how I'm used to seeing Lando Norris. That doesn't encompass his personality, in my opinion. Whenever I see him on TV, he's bubbly, he's funny, he's jokey, and then you see him here all moody. I'd prefer him in their helmets, personally, but there you go. We've got here now, this is going to be again one of the biggest chases apart from the Max and Lewis 1 of 1 gold relics. The next biggest chases are going to be Nigel Mansell, Alan Prost and David Coulthard 1 of 1 autographs. Now it says 1 of 1, but there's a bit of confusion regarding, from me anyway, regarding the parallel situation with these autographs, and I'll get into that in a second. Another base card, interestingly, Oscar Piastri. Some of his Topps Now cards, which are the very first cards, and they always will be because they're now, they come out a week after the race has just finished. You're not going to get any sooner than that. His cards, some of them don't have the rookie card logo on it on the Topps Now. Don't know why, but Topps haven't included that little rookie card logo. So this is one of, not the, but one of the first rookie cards for Oscar Piastri, and you're going to be able to get it in a parallel format. So that's going to be huge. He's not in the relics. You can't pull a relic of Oscar Piastri. There's 6 drivers. I'll get into that in a second. I'm skipping ahead. So Oscar Piastri on the rookie card, and that's it. That's a look at all the different cards. What do you think about this art style, this imagery? What do you think about the relics? Comment down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Okay, so this is the official Topps checklist that's from their website. So it says at the top here, 2 parallels per box. So you're guaranteed 2 parallels in every single box that you open. Autograph cards can be found in lucky boxes, so we don't know what the hit ratio is on those. Obviously, if it's Chrome Hobby, it'd be 1 in every other box, but there's only 3 autographs in here, so it's got to be more spread out. It's got to be 1 in every so many, depending on how many autographs they've got for each driver. Now, I would say that they are retired drivers, so I would imagine they got a chance to, in a sign-in session, they'd probably sit there for a good hour, sign in loads of different ones. So I would think they've got loads of them, but who knows? You never know, do you? Right, and the parallel numbering are 1 of 1s to 5s to 10s to 25s to 49s to 75s and to 99s. Exactly the same as F1 Lights Out. But actually F1 Lights Out had 1 more stage, which was 150s. So this is a lower print run than F1 Lights Out. And we know that F1 Lights Out isn't nowhere near as printed as much as Chrome and Sapphire. So this is quite a small print run, I have to say. But we'll get to the exact numbers in a second. Let's have a little look at what images and what numbers cards you can get. So there are 20 base cards, 1 for each driver in each team. That makes sense. We then have 3 Supremo cards. Max, Lewis and Fernando, arguably the 3 best drivers on the grid. Le Passione cards, we've got all the remaining other drivers. We've got the Triunfo cards, which are sort of race winners really. Then we have La Squadra, which is them in the pairs in the squads. There's 1 for each team, so there's 10 of those. We've got the Prodigy cards, which are obviously the rookie cards. So Logan, Nick de Reeves, Oscar Piastri. Nick de Reeves I know has left F1 now, but he would have been the officially licensed rookie when Topps first started to think and make this product. Then we have the veteran cards, Nigel Mansell, David Coulthard, Alan Prost and Michael Schumacher. Now I'll give you a little snippet before I jump ahead. Up to this point here, there is 61 cards in this set. 61. Just bear that in mind, that number, 61. Now, there's meant to be 74. It says here, veteran autograph cards, Nigel Mansell, David Coulthard, Alan Prost. As I said earlier, I will be chasing the David Coulthard autograph. He's my idol growing up when I was little, so I would love to meet David Coulthard, get his autograph, and obviously pull his autograph card from a box. That would be amazing. Then we have the relic cards. Interesting fact, there's only, or according to this list, 14 relics, not 20 like you'd think there'd be, only 14. I've already done my own research and thoughts, and I've sat and thought, why would there only be 14? So this is all my theory. This is what I've come up with myself. All the people that are missing from this list have either entered F1 this year or changed teams this year. So the 3 rookies, they've all entered F1. Nico Hülkenberg, he entered F1 this year. Then you have Pierre Gasly, who changed teams from AlphaTauri to Alpine. And Alonso went from Alpine to Aston Martin. When they would have been accumulating these relics a year ago, it would have been the 2022 season then. So the relics that they would have would be correspondent to the team that they were in then. So I assume they didn't have time to get new relics and change it for this release of this product. That's my guess. I have no facts behind that, but it does actually make sense, and it tallies up with on their checklist what they've done. The downside to this is that you cannot hit a rookie relic. So Oscar Piastri, you can't get an Oscar Piastri relic rookie card parallel. I think that would be an amazing hit, a rookie card parallel relic. Unfortunately, it's not in the set, so that's not there, but never mind. Right, the reason why I was pointing out 61 cards from this point is because if you do 61, bearing in mind Topps have advertised there's 74 cards in this set. 61 at this point. I've sat there and counted them 3 times over because I thought, oh, what if I've miscounted them? 61 up to this point. Then we have 3 autograph cards, and I don't know if they include that in the list, and 14 relics. So that means there's another 17. So that means the total is 78 cards. So what 4 extra images are we missing? There's 4 extra images that either Topps have miscalculated their own checklist or they've not included in that list. So I'm not quite sure what they are. I can't quite work it out in my head. I don't know if there's a particular, like maybe the veterinary cards are not in parallel format. Maybe they've added the autographs and something else. I don't know, but there's 4 cards. There's 78 on this list, but they're advertising 74. To make things even more confusing, Becketts have released a checklist. And they have released a checklist, and they obviously give a bit of spiel. You can check this website out. I'll put the link in the description down below. And they have advertised that this has 61 cards in the set. And then they advertise that those 61 cards can be hit by obviously all the parallels up to 99. So they haven't added the relics and the autographs in the set, if you like. They're just saying there's 61 base cards, 3 autographs, and then you've got 14 memorabilia ones, and they don't know about the parallels. So again, I don't know. It's a little bit confusing. I'm telling you what I've counted on the checklist. There's 78. On here, it does state F1 Lights Out and some of the other lower number products that they've released. But if we base it on obviously what they've put, what Topps have actually put, they've actually put that there's 264, was it, times 74. And then we're going to divide that by 2. So they're saying there's 9,768. And if we go by the Becketts one, then there's 264 times 61, which is only 16,000. If we divide that by 2, that means there's only going to be 8,000 boxes, plus the relics, plus the odd autograph card. So all I can tell you is that they are going to print maximum 10,700 boxes, minimum 8,000. Now this is a print to order product, so a lot of people seem to get caught up on this whole like, yeah, but what if there's only 100 people that buy it? Topps will make the full amount of allocated boxes. I don't care what anyone says. What will happen is all the people that got that email saying, well done, you've been selected, I ain't one of them. All those people, they'll add those up together. And if there isn't enough to meet the 10,000 quota or whatever it is, they will go to a distributor and say, hey, do you want to buy 4,000 boxes? We'll do them at a discounted rate. That distributor will buy them and they will take that risk. If the price of the boxes go down in the next 4 to 6 weeks, that distributor's taken a big risk. If the price of them go up, they get big reward. That is how the world works. For people like me, I have to go to a distributor and I have to say, please give me 10 boxes, and whatever they say the price is, that's the price I've got to pay. That's if I want to do box breaks like I do over on my Whatnot page, Hammonds Hobbies. Make sure you join me and follow me there if you want to see. I'm sure I will get hold of some of these products. That's why I haven't stressed too much about getting one through the equalizer. The question is, what price will I pay? Will I pay 140? Probably not. Will I pay closer to the 200, 250? Probably. And some of them seem to be relisted on eBay for 300. I think that's a bit too high. That's like trying to triple the price box straight away, which, you know, if that's what people want to do, that's what they want to do. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but, you know, I won't be buying them. So that's the print run. Maximum 10,500, lowest 8,000. We're going to get this product probably in the next 2 to 6 weeks, depending on shipping time and stuff like that. So we'll see when this actually starts getting delivered to people's homes. Like I say, if I can get hold of some, I will be box breaking it. Make sure you always keep an eye, obviously, on the website hammondshobbies.com, where obviously any singles that I accumulate that are spares, doubles, duplicates, I will be listing on my website in number order, like I always do with every single set that comes out. So if you can't get your hands on these boxes, at least you have a chance of completing a whole entire set for not too much money. So make sure you head on over to hammondshobbies.com. If you use the link in the description down below, or the code, the F1 Sports Cards code, you'll get 10% off your entire order. So, you know, hopefully that will help some people out there that can't get hold of this product. And like I say, if you want to join the Facebook group, it's called F1 Sports Cards. If there's anything that you spot on here that I've missed and you say, hang on a minute, Glenn, you've forgotten this, make sure you join the Facebook group or send me a message through Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all under the name Hammonds Hobbies. And I'll see you guys on the next one. I hope you've enjoyed that. Don't forget to smash the like button up and click subscribe. See you later, guys. Bye for now.